Welcome back to hopefully the last of these slightly unhinged and unscripted videos for this month. I have felt like every week is just me being disappointed again by these non-alcoholic wines. So with the support and brainstorming I did with my partner the other night, we're going to change it up a little bit. So we will be drinking, or at least tasting, 4 non-alcoholic wines tonight. We'll go through each of them and then kind of brainstorm some new stuff for the schedule. So we'll do the tasting this week. If I end up making a sangria out of any of these, which has been highly recommended, or if I grab a different non-alcoholic one and make a sangria, we'll talk about that next week, or maybe try the bitters thing, do a little experimenting with the non-alcoholics to see what we can get out of them. Then we'll talk about wine cocktails. Then we'll get into kind of like flavor theory. So think about color theory, but with flavors, which honestly is a lot of what we do with pairing anyway. But now we'll be doing it with kind of like how all these flavors work together, so that then we can say like, okay, what mocktails did you find during all of your dry experimentation, and how might that translate to wines you would like? That's the plan for now. As always, I make no promises that we will stick to it, but I'm hoping that's what we'll be talking about for the next few weeks, because I have a little bit longer to be dry because of doing the Hard 75 thing. So, with that in mind, let's taste all 4 of these wines. I'm trying to figure out the best order to do this. Let's do the still wine first. So, we had the Saint Viviana Cabernet Sauvignon, and I got it as a pair with the Sauvignon Blanc. So again, a screw top. From Sauvignon Blanc, we would traditionally be expecting gooseberry, which I think we've done a Sauv Blanc video before. I'm like 99% certain we have. I guess there's no good way to put this. Think of like cat pee, but not unpleasant. And if you can do that, you've got gooseberry. If you get a chance to have a gooseberry, I would also recommend that. Cape gooseberries aren't the exact same thing, but they can give you kind of an idea of what that's like, and I think those are easier to find at supermarkets. You'd also be looking for some, some honeydew, some grapefruit, maybe a little bit of passion fruit if you've had that. I'm trying to think of anything that might be reminiscent of passion fruit, and I'm coming up completely blank. But you can get passion fruit gummy candies, and so that could give you an idea also. And finally, peaches. Actually use some white peach. So that's what we'll be looking for. This says, this fresh, crisp Sauvignon Blanc is awash with flavors of, oops, I lost my place, I got too excited. Ripe orange, grapefruit, and fresh melon. A touch of fresh herbs rounds out the nose. The palate is fresh and dry with white peach and beautiful floral notes. Okay, I like it. The finish is mouth-watering and brings you back for another sip. Enjoy with fresh seafood, chicken, or pork. All of those, of course, being meat options. So I will try to put some better options in the video description. All right, let's go. I, of course, didn't grab a white paper, so let's see if I have one handy in this pile of stuff I need to clean up. I'm going to borrow the back inside cover of my partner's notebook and hope he doesn't notice. He's in the living room, so he'll know because he's probably listening. Okay, this is very pale, which I would give this a pale lemon. This has a lot less of that weird plasticky musty smell that I get on all of the non-alcoholics. I do get gooseberry. Oh my god, this is so exciting. And a little bit of herbal. Some grass, maybe a hint of gravel. Let's just give it a go. This is hands down the best one we've had to date. The finish is a little weird. But unlike all of these others where I have said I might finish them and then I did not drink a single other glass, I might actually finish this one. So yeah, gooseberry. I feel like the melon is slightly richer than honeydew, but not as rich as cantaloupe. So imagine if you could just have, you know, that, like a hybrid of the two. I don't know that I'm getting the orange. They say ripe orange, and I'm going to say a vague general sense of citrus. I could see the peach. Definitely that note is passion fruit on the end. Wow, okay, I am shook, as the kids probably don't say anymore, because that is shockingly good. I'm definitely going to be finishing this one. I don't even know what the world's coming to right now. I was not expecting that. Okay, onward. We're going to... My cat is losing it. We are going to the Ish USA Wine Rating 2023 silver medal of some sort, de-alcoholized sparkling white. With a honey-forward nose and notes of citrus, green apple, pear, and peach, our white delivers... That's its official name, I guess. Delivers an initial sweetness that transforms on the palate to a wonderful, refreshing acidity. Perfect for celebrations, vacations, and Wednesday afternoons. Oh, I kind of like that. That's cute. And then they talk about their unique process. These grapes are harvested and pressed directly... Oh, there is a comment there. These grapes are harvested and pressed directly, inoculated with the yeast culture, and fermented in steel vats. Following fermentation, the wines are gently de-alcoholized in a proprietary vacuum distillation process in order to maintain the distinct properties of the grapes. Fascinating, okay? I have actually been wondering, I need to look into a little bit how they do the sparkling of the sparkling de-alcoholized, because of course it is the fermentation process that gives you the bubbles, and so I think some of them do use an injection of carbon dioxide, but I'm not for sure. All right, we have... This is a little darker, but I would honestly still give it a pale... I might give this one a pale lemon green. I'm not good at spotting the green in the lemon greens, but there might be a hint of it. I feel like I get that scent a little bit more on this one, but... I get a floral. Maybe like an acacia. I feel like I'm not getting a whole lot other than that. Not honey, but if you've had actual honeycomb, I kind of get a little bit of that. Now, let's just give it a taste. That is very interesting. There's something, if you do the retronasal breathing, there's something very rich and almost spicy? I don't, it's probably not right. What the heck? I like this one too. This is shocking. I'm so confused right now. Like a... Okay, roll with me here. It's not mustard, but it is a savory baking spice type of thing, like a ground mustard with some notes of herbs, like dill, but not that strong. Can you believe I'm certified in wine? Me neither. Okay, focus. Orange slices, the candy. Pear. The gummy green apple rings, which if you haven't had them, I don't... Amos, hi baby. I don't know. It's like Jolly Ranchers, but not quite. I still get the honeycomb. Yeah, wow, that's shockingly delicious. Hi, honey. Do you want some wine? Okay, I'm ready to be just confused in general. So we have a Blanc de Blanc from Oddbird. We had the Oddbird GSM, so it's the same company. It is Colombard and Chardonnay. I like that they give all these details. That's the grape. The terroir is light, stony clay limestone, aged for 12 months, grown in the Languedoc, and their notes suggest apple, lemon peel, lime, and honey. Delicious. Wait, what? Grown in the Languedoc region of France, product of Germany. What? That's confusing. Okay. Are you all right back there, Amos? Okay, interesting. The mousse on this is totally different. So these bubbles are a lot smaller, and the head of the mousse was a lot bigger. I don't know what the difference is in the way they do these. Okay, this is much. I would almost give this a medium lemon, I think. This seems a lot darker with hints of gold. Ooh. Okay, minor emergency where I just poured wine on my partner's notebook. All right, onward. I feel like I'm getting that smell again. But I do definitely get lime. And a little bit of, well, the earthy smell is probably whatever it is that I get out of this. And maybe some honey. Maybe the problems that I've been trying to do the red ones. Maybe they're really nailing it with these white ones because I'm also delighted by this one. I don't know that it tastes like wine, but how am I going to finish all of these now that I've opened all of them and they're actually good? A problem I did not foresee. Okay. I get more Golden Delicious than I do green apple, so like a very crisp though, not like the mushy gross Golden Delicious, like the actually good Golden Delicious, which are few and far between. I would almost go with more of the same lemony stuff that's in a lemon meringue than lemon peel, but that's just what I'm getting out of it. And similarly, I think with all of these, I just get the sweeter versions of a lot of what they think it is. So I get almost like a key lime pie type of lime flavor, or like lime fruit runts. And then I'm not sure if I'm getting the honey. I get a liqueur of honey. So not a strong amount of honey, but just a very hint of honey, maybe even a little bit of honeysuckle. Seriously though, I don't know what I was so sad about this non-alcoholic wine journey, and now I'm just not. Apparently, it's just going to be bubbles all the time, and that's so blunt. We'll see if we're about to ruin it. We're going to do the Ish Sparkling Rosé, which also has a little silver medal on it. And they say, ahem, with Ish's Sparkling Rosé, where you once said no, now you can say yes. I feel like they could have said you could say yay. It would have rhymed. Anyway, its pale salmon color hints at the plum, strawberry, and raspberry flavors derived from our unique blend. Moderate acidity and medium flavor intensity give you that classic rosé experience. Then it says the same thing, and I gotta hurry this up because my phone just told me it's almost out of storage. So let's rock and roll this last wine and call it a day. All right, I'm not even gonna worry. I don't want to pour this on my notebook again, especially since it's not my notebook. It tastes like a very specific candy I have had that is pink and white and squishy like a marshmallow, and I have no idea what it's called. That's what it tastes like to me. Oh, they're strawberry. I think they are. There's some sort of strawberry. I'll find it, and I'll put it in the video description, and if you've had it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's this marshmallowy strawberry gummy candy. Apparently all of these just taste like gummy candies to me. I could see plum like way off in the distance on my taste buds. Like, if I really thought about plum, I could get the plum. I do get the strawberry. I can get some raspberry candy. Mostly strawberry, maybe a little bit of white peach. Well, so now I have 4 bottles of non-alcoholic wine to drink over the next few days, so that's really exciting. And I feel honestly much better about this journey because I was really starting to be sad about the non-alcoholic wine options. But, I mean, these knocked it out of the park. I would legitimately, 100% recommend any of these wines if you're looking to get into the non-alcoholic wines. So, again, the Saint Viviana Sauvignon Blanc, the Ish Sparkling Rosé and Sparkling White, and the Oddbird Blanc de Blanc. So I'll put it all in the video description. My phone's really yelling at me now that I'm almost out of storage. So I will see you next week. Yeah, cheers.